in the vibrant city of Hyderabad, India. Back in 1950, a boy named Prem Watsa was born into a modest family with humble means and limitless dreams. Life wasn't easy. His parents worked tirelessly to make ends meet, and though the home was filled with love, financial security was a distant dream. But even in that environment, something stood out about young Prem: a sharp, curious mind, and an unwavering will to rise above circumstance. He studied hard at Hyderabad public school, walking dusty roads every day under the scorching sun. His teachers saw in him what his family already knew: a spark meant for something greater. India's most prestigious institutions, Prem earned admission to one of: the Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, where he studied chemical engineering. The late nights, the rigorous exams, and the competition only strengthened him. But deep inside, Prem felt a pull, a call to dream beyond borders. And so, in the early 1970s, armed with nothing but courage and $8 in his pocket, he left India and boarded a plane to Canada. He arrived in London, Ontario, alone and uncertain. $8. That was all he had to start a new life. He faced loneliness, culture shock, and freezing winters, but he refused to give in. To survive, he took a job selling furnaces and air conditioners door to door, trudging through icy streets, facing rejection after rejection. Sometimes he'd go an entire day without a single sale. He'd eat lunch for 50 cents, stretching every coin just to keep going. Later, he would say, "You discover skills you never knew you had, when you have no choice but to survive." Prem worked by day and studied by night, enrolling at the University of Western Ontario's Ivy School of Business. He balanced exhaustion with ambition, because he knew education was his only way forward. After earning his MBA, he landed his first job as an investment analyst at Confederation Life Insurance. There, he met Tony Hamblin, a mentor who taught him the art of value investing. But Prem wasn't meant to stay behind a desk forever. He had bigger plans. In 1984, he co-founded Hamblin Watsa Investment Council, driven by a philosophy inspired by Warren Buffett: investing with patience, principle, and purpose. A year later, he made a bold move that would define his career. He bought a struggling trucking insurance company called Markel Financial, a company on the verge of collapse. Everyone thought it was a mistake, but Prem saw what others didn't. He renamed it Fairfax Financial Holdings, a blend of fairness and facts, two values that defined his life. He worked relentlessly, starting at dawn, studying markets late into the night, driven by quiet determination. Through smart investments and disciplined risk-taking, Fairfax grew into a global powerhouse, generating over $8 billion a year by 2012. He didn't just build a business, he built a legacy of trust. In 2013, Fairfax helped lead a $4.7 billion acquisition of BlackBerry, cementing his status as a major player in global finance. By his 70s, Prem had built a $2.2 billion personal fortune, earning the nickname the Canadian Warren Buffett. But wealth never changed him. It only deepened his humility. He used his success to serve others, supporting hospitals, museums, and universities. He became Chancellor of the University of Waterloo and Huron College, and served on boards for the Hospital for Sick Children and the Royal Ontario Museum. He was honored with the Order of Canada, 2015, and India's Padma Shri, 2020, not just for his success, but for his heart. Prem Watsa rarely seeks the spotlight. He speaks quietly, invests patiently, and gives generously. He's the kind of billionaire who still remembers what it feels like to start with nothing. From an $8 beginning to a billion-dollar legacy, his story reminds us that greatness isn't loud. It's consistent. When you start at the bottom, he once said, the only way to go is up.